The second thing that you guys said that you struggled with that's really, really difficult right now is something that you can control, and it's lifestyle creep. It is the idea that as I progress along in my financial journey, as I have more success, as I get older, as my family grows, the level of my expenses steadily increases through time to where all of a sudden I wake up one day and the lifestyle that I'm living today is very different than the lifestyle I was living 3, 5, or even 10 years ago.
Well, and look, lifestyle creep by itself in moderation is not a bad thing.
Not bad.
Because there is a fine line between financial mutant and financial miser.
Yep.
And I don't want you, just every time you get a pay raise, 100% goes towards your savings and investments to the point that your family, your friends go, "What? You should be successful at this point." But that's not what we're talking about. What I'm talking about is just what we've seen. There's so many people out there, and look at these survey results. 47% of Americans making over $100,000 or more live paycheck to paycheck.
Now, I got to believe those folks probably didn't start out making $100,000. And if they're person that started their career, I'm going to make up a number, at $40,000. If they could look back on that person and say, "Oh, I'm living paycheck to paycheck," that $40,000 younger version of themselves, how is that possible? Well, lifestyle creep is exactly how that happens.
Well, and look at this other stat. A quarter of Americans making over $175,000 or more say they feel tight, poor, or very poor. And we did this show. We came up with this content idea about a week and a half ago.
Yep.
And just to prove how this is something that surrounds us at all times. There was an article that came out in the last week. Look at this headline. My family of 4 can no longer live comfortably on $230,000 a year. Here's how much the American dream really costs. So I would tell you guys, there's a lot of people, without a doubt, inflation has been tough. But for a lot of people, I think they've let lifestyle creep get the best out of them because they're when you have a healthy income and yet you're still living paycheck to paycheck, I don't think you have an income problem. You have a lifestyle and spending problem. So let's talk about how do we keep and contain lifestyle creep so you still get all your financial goals fulfilled.